Yeah, good morning, all of you. This is Dr. Narsmilu, Department of Psychology. I think today is the fourth class now. Yeah, students are very less today. I think Karishma, have you attended previous classes, ma? Yeah, am I audible? Yeah, we are waiting for students. I think first, second, third classes, there are 20 to 25 students are available. Today we are observed only 2 students. Yeah, please message me. Am I audible? Anybody can respond by chatting. Am I audible, ma? Please respond by chatting only. Charisma is there. Ashish Jayakar is there. Okay, good. So we are going to discuss about fundamentals of psychology, another lesson. Any general queries from the department side or from university side, I will clarify you regarding your examinations or your practical classes or something. Any doubt you can ask me. Yeah, 2 more students are joined. 1 more student. I'm ready to clarify any kind of general doubts within 10 minutes. Then only because uh, yesterday, I think last 3 classes are completed. Last 3 classes, Madhu sir will take in the classes and completed some of the units. Yeah, good morning. You can ask any general kind of doubts after clarifying your doubts for examinations, practical classes, or any doubts. Then only we can come to our actual classes. Because today that sir is not available, that's why I'm interact with you some of the queries. Sir told me before that day. There is no doubt. Then I will go to actual class. Yeah, Manimala, Ashish Jayakar, Karisma. Have you attended previous classes, ma? Previous 3 classes. Yes. Good. So anybody, let us, I'm asking some questions. Are you ready to answer that questions? The previous classes related. No? Okay. Now we are going to another class. So today we are going to discuss about the unit 8. So fundamentals of psychology. In this fundamental of psychology, you know that total 5 blocks, 4 blocks available. Actually, this is the core course. Already you know, core course is nothing but 80 marks. You need to write the theory examinations, and 20 marks you need to write the practical examinations. But the condition is those who are attended 4 days practical classes, they will be eligible for final final practical examination.
ఏంటి
Yes, ma. Aasif Jayakar. Unmute, ma. Unmute yourself. Yeah. So after completion of that 4 days classes only, you need to attend the final practical examination. So after completion of your theory examinations, we need to plan for the practical classes first. So after completion of this practical classes, you need to attend 1 day practical examination. That is the 1 credit course. 1 credit, it is nothing but 20 marks in terms of marks. So this is the theory in terms of marks, 80 marks. In terms of credits, 4 credits. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the unit 8 attention. Please listen carefully. I will brief some of the points relating to attention unit. So after some time, I will give you some time for clarification of about the class or general queries. So today is very less students are attended compared to another classes, previous classes. Right. So I will share that one say PPT. Please observe that PPT. Yeah. Have you seen this one? Have you seen? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
visible? Okay, good. So today we are going to discuss about the attention. Right? In this attention, yeah, where is this? Yeah, okay. One minute, please. Yeah. Everybody observe this screen. Yes. Am I audible, ma'am? Yeah, there is a technical error for this slide, sir. I will explain about the unit 8. Yeah, coming to this attention unit.
Sir, Unit 7 not at all started, sir.
Unit 7, I think unit 6 and 7 completed, no? Perception is completed as yesterday classes, previous classes.
Up to Unit 6 completed, sir. Unit 7 not completed, not started at all.
Unit 7 is not completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So maybe tomorrow we'll take that class. So generally, this for 6 days is meant for not only unit wise. It is a brief description of the 1 or 2 units in each class. That is the planning. Today we are going to discuss about the attention. Okay. After completion of this one, we need to clarify these units doubts, previous units doubts. Then only tomorrow we will discuss about the unit 7 and maybe unit 9. So last previous classes, there are some general queries. Some of the students asked to Madhu sir. Is there any general queries, ma? I will clarify that kind of general queries from department side. So how many of you aware of this practical classes, ma? Do you know you have each core course having one practical course? All of you know the status? Yes, ma? Please respond by message or by tone. All of you aware? No. Yeah. Just listen this unit 8 first, ma. Yeah. So about this attention. So meaning and definition. We have to focus on the meaning and definitions. There are in your textbook, there are 3 definitions available. So one is from Dumville. So according to Dumville, so attention is the concentration of consciousness upon one object or then upon another. It means so attention is the concentration of consciousness. You know, in psychology terminology, in our mind, there are 3 kind of according to Sigmund Freud: conscious, unconscious, subconscious. The conscious means at present we are perceiving, we are observing concentration, interestingly or lively. That is the consciousness. The subconscious means the another subway for the consciousness. The unconscious is nothing but is the deepest way to our consciousness. So these are three kinds. The dumbbell, according to his conception, attention is the concentration of consciousness. Then, according to Ross, what is the attention? So attention is the process of getting an object or through a clarify before the mind. Clearly, you can understand this definition. It is the process of getting an object or through clarify before the mind. Whatever comes in our mind, whatever concentrate in our mind, that is the attention at present time. For example, while we are going on road, we are observing if we are drive a car, if we observe carefully, then only we can safely reach our goal or reach our place. Otherwise, if your concentration is missing or if our attention is missing, that time we can observe some of the obstacles like accidents, right? What the Ross said, that is the definition. Then Morgan, he clearly mentioned that attention is being keenly alive to some specific factors in our environment. It is a preparatory adjustment for response. Clearly, we can imagine previous example also. Attention is being keenly alive to some specific factors. While we driving a car or a bike, if we are observing other things, or if we concentrate to another way or another distraction, that will be disappointed our concentration, then attention, it will lead to the accidents or some other things. Then the functions of attention. Generally, there are more functions. We can focus on only 4 functions. There are 4 functions: altering functions and selective functions, limited capacity channel, and vigilance function. So according to altering function, that is nothing but alerting function. There is a complete physiological mental preparedness. It is nothing but, for example, if we observe our own examination pattern, or on the day of examination, our concentration, our total persiveness, our total attention focused on writing the examination. While writing the examination, our eyes, our ears, our hands, so more attentively focused on the remembrance or remind or recall or recognition of the content of the subject. Am I right? So that is alerting function. Or if we are observing a cinema hall, while we enjoying the movie, if we observe our emotions, if we focused our self-focus at that time, our eyes, our ears, more attentively focus on that movie only. So this is the alerting function. So the functions of attention, that is the alerting function, the first one. Then selective function. The selectivity refers to a process by which attention is focused on stimulus only. For example, Selectivity refers to a process by which attention is focused on stimulus. If we observe in any night, not daytime, for example, we are walking on a road, suddenly the power will gone. At that time, our focus will be mostly concentrate on the sounds, particularly, for example, dog sounds or vehicle sounds or some other sounds. Because at that time, our eyes are not able to see anything. So this is the selective function. So according to the situation, our sense organs will be focused on a particular stimulus. This is the selective function. I'm talking about the simple examples only. That is the selective function. Then limited capacity channel. Limited capacity channel. It has been established through research that we have limited capacity to process information that is available in the outside world. Here, I will tell you one simple example. Limited capacity to process information only. So while we are enjoying a party in a function, at that time, our family members are observing their nearest relatives or their nearest friends. For example, we are only 4 persons in that functions, but 4 persons focused on their relatives, their concentration, their attention, that particular friends or relatives or their nearest siblings. That is the limited capacity to process information. This is the only for example. Then vigilance function. This is the fourth kind of function. Maintaining attention on a task continuously for some time, like looking at the radar screen, is called vigilance or sustained attention. This is very, very, very important. Why? Because I will tell you something, understanding of vigilance activity. For example, if you observe in your book, prepare a random list of 500 letters. Examples: C, P, X, A, E, I, M, and put them in rows with a gap of 1 stroke between any 2 letters. In this situation, letters should be bold and in lowercase. Hand over the sheet of paper containing the rows of random letters to the participant and instruct after 2 minutes. Okay? While we instructing them, cancel all the vowels. So this is the one activity based vigilance activity. Almost up to 5th class, up to 7th class, teachers are involved in these kind of activities for the children in school project works, right? Then so what about this vigilance function? Have you seen this screen, ma? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I'm expecting this kind of responses. Without responses, the teaching will be passive, not active.
Right, sir.
Right. 1 minute, please. Yeah, determinants of attention. In this unit, we need to focus only some of the main headings. Because time constraint is very less. We are having only 6 classes, but 11 to 12 units. I already instructed to the teachers, each class covers at least 1 or 2 units by focusing on important points only. I don't know, previous classes completed by Madhu, I think 5 units. Am I right? 5 or 6 units?
6 units, sir.
Very good. So 6 units completed. So remaining 5 classes are there. 5 units are there. So out of 5, today we are going to discuss about this unit and upcoming 9th unit or 7th unit. So tomorrow, maybe me or another sir will take in another units because some of the unavailable conditions from Madhu sir. Yeah, coming to the determinants of attention. There are mainly 2 kind of determinants we can observe: internal or objective factors or conditions we can observe. Then internal factors for attention. So what are the external factors? So there are 5 external factors occurred while the attention focusing on a particular content or a particular object or particular situation. The first one is nature of stimulus. Nature of stimulus. If we observing a particular function or a kind of a temple function, we are observing so many stimuluses. For example, one way we are hearing some sounds, another way we are seeing some lights, and one more way we are observing the things will be happen differently, like puja or programs like that. In this condition, our stimulus focused, the nature of stimulus is very important. At that moment, what is in our mind? Some of the individuals focused on the hearing sounds or lyrics or songs, something. And some of the individuals focusing on the concentrating on movement of the lights, or observing the puja program. Anyway, we are focusing on this attention stimulus based on 5 sense organs. But commonly most of the people using mostly 2 or 3 sense organs only: eyes and ears. Eyes and ears. Only less number of people focused on the skin related or touch related activities in that program. Right. This is the external determinants of the attention. If we convert this into our studies, also it is very effectively we can concentrate on our higher education purpose. In psychology, attention is very, very, very important. We are having some of the experiments relating to attention also. We are going to discuss about brief that one also. This is the nature of stimulus. The second one is intensity and size of stimulus. Intensity and size of the stimulus. Last example also we can observe the intensity and size of stimulus. So lights, so big lights, small lights, and big sounds, small sounds. That is the intensity. We can change at that moment. Our concentration also frequently changed one situation to another situation, one perception to another perception. At that time, our behavior also slightly changed, the people to people, individual to individual. Then third one is contrast, change and variety. These are all interlinked. Intensity and size of stimulus, then contrast, change and variety. Generally, we are observing focusing on colorful lights. There are variety of structures we can observe. We are observing at that situation. Generally, that light will be constantly appearing, but the colors will be moved one by one. That is, the variety will be attracting to the contrast. That is the determinants of attention, the third determinants. Then fourth, repetition of stimulus. Same example. The movement will be repetition. One time green, one time blue, one time yellow, like that. That will be distracting the attention and changing the attention, concentration, and confusing the person's perception also. And finally, movement of the stimulus. Okay, these are all determinants. Then, but these are all internal, external objectives or external determinants. Then internal or subjective factors. This is very important. If we focusing on this internal or subjective factors, we can achieve more for further higher education. The first one is interest. Without interest, we cannot do anything, or we can't move forward to any way. Interest will be changing the person's behavior in a fraction of seconds, that will continue if a person having interest, that will be continued up to lifelong or the factor influencing. For example, if you have studied that lifespan development course, sorry, you are the first fundamentals of psychology, no? So upcoming second or fourth, third semester, you need to observe that kind of subject also, lifespan development. In that lifespan development, the person up to death, there are lot of changes will occur, especially for these subjective factors interest. Then motives will effective to the attention, and mindset also very clearly insert the person's perception. That perceiveness will be focused on our alternative functioning of the behavior. This is very, very important mindset internal factor for the attention. Then moods and attitudes can be changed, can be distract our attention. Then these are the phenomena of attention. After completion of your theory examinations, so we need to focus some of the experiments relating to attention, or some of the experiments relating to memory, or some of the experiments relating to intelligence or learning. So in this regard, so phenomena of attention, there are three kind of attentions: the span of attention, or division of attention, second one, then distraction of attention. The first, span of attention. Generally, span of attention refers to the number of letters or digits or sounds. This is one experiment. Actually, we can use one of the experiment that is developed by statistical. That's why this experiment mean statistical span of attention. In that apparatus, at the time you need to observe directly at the time of practicals. That is very important experiment, span of attention. You are conducting at that time, the practicals time. So in this, there are 4 types of cards available. According to this span of attention phenomena, we are using that 4 kind of cards. Some of the cards relating to dots, some of the cards relating to numbers, some of the cards relating to meaningful letters or words, and some of the cards relating to unmeaningful or digits. So it is also proved that span will be more for meaningful material like words than digits or nonsense syllabus. It may be observed that digits on number plates of automobiles, vehicles are restricted to 4 only. That is the reason. Mostly we are observing vehicle number restricted to 4 numbers only. Because
Yes,
of
sir.
our span of attention will be limited to that kind of capacity only. Yeah. Coming to this division of attention. This is also one of the most important experiment. Even span of attention is one. Then division of attention also one of the experiment.
Sir, this will be covered in the practical also.
Exactly. Upcoming practicals, so we need to explain everything. Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
So 4 days you are coming to the department at that time. So batch wise we are planning the practical classes. You need to observe our university website after completion of your theory examinations. So we are uploading your numbers will be in our website. So day by day, 4 days, different batches, each batch having 30 to 20 to 25 students. So we are continuing that batches up to 1 month.
So that
1
will
month
be after theory exams only.
after completion of that practicals only, we need to conduct that 1 day practical examination. Those who are attended the classes, they will be eligible for that practical examination.
Okay, right.
Otherwise, no student will not come to directly for the final practical examination.
Right, sir.
Right. So coming to this division of attention, this is also one of the phenomena of attention. This is also one of the kind of experiment. So division of attention, attending more than one act at a time, is known as division of attention. At that time, we need to create some situations while we conducting the practicals for this division of attention purpose. So we will divide our attention towards more than one act. For example, a tailor will be stitching the cloths and also speaking to his customers. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me. Any question? Then,
No, sir.
yeah, then. So distraction of attention. This is also very important practical in your first semester. This distraction of attention is concentrated on a particular act or stimulus. Some other more powerful stimulus may draw our attention and holds it to remain there for more time. For example, while conducting the distraction of attention, we are giving you two tasks at a time. For example, physical task, mental task. Even physical task, bilateral, sometime left hand, sometime right hand. Okay, for example, while reading a book, our concentration will be on the book. Meanwhile, if we listen to an attractive music sound, our attention may be shifted towards that under such circumstances. Like that, we can divide some groups at the time of practicals. At that time, clearly you can understand this kind of practicals also. So these are all main important topics regarding attention. And in this attention topic, you will be focused on determinants and functions. And we missed the topic of types of attention, also very important. Mainly types of attention, only two types of attentions. It is divided into sub types. One is non-violational attention and violational attention. In this non-violational attention, two more attentions: enforced attention and spontaneous attention. And violational attention, implicit attention, and explicit attention. These kind of attentions also you can observe. Then, any general queries? So
No, sir.
tomorrow we will be focusing on 6th and 9th unit briefly. Mostly, maybe I will be covered. Otherwise, I will tell to another sir because Madhu sir is available mostly last Sunday. Up to that, we can arrange another. Right? Any doubt regarding general queries?
Sir, what mean by violational attention?
Sorry?
What mean by violational attention?
Violational attention. The violational attention means, for example, I will tell you some example. If we are concentrating on our examination time, our attention, our concentration intentively focused on the long questions, short questions. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
While preparing the examination purpose only, I am telling you.
Yes, sir.
But the condition, if you are focusing on the content orientation, you are not focusing on the question based answers. You are focusing on the content based, total unit based.
Yes, sir.
That is the violational. So implicit, in that implicit, explicit. Right? So any general doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So any queries relating to technical issues or anything?
No, sir.
So once all of you on your videos, from the department side, I'm observing your faces now. Yeah. Venu, Manimala, good. Remaining? Anyhow, we will see at the time of practicals. Saida, Afril, good. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
My video visible to you?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No? You already visible now.
Only photo is visible, sir.
So,
Not live photo.
now,
Now it is visible, sir.
Okay, sir.
anytime you can come to the department. This is Dr. Narsumlu, head of the department. So assistant professor. So most of the students are not touch with the department. So whenever you want anything, particularly for the subject purpose, you can come to the department, clarify your doubts. Always welcome. Right?
Yes,
So thank
sir.
you for your participation.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Thank you, sir.